it is nice that you could have several single-member limited liability companies rather than just one, that you put a series of properties into it, and one of those might cause a problem. So you could set up sequencing of single-member limited liabilities. Once the property's sold, it gets closed out, the money goes to the parent charity, and you move on to the next single-member limited liability company. Here's the IRS notification that you can take a look at for contributions for single-member limited liability companies. Dennis pointed out that you need to be aware, as the charities are, that some states have peculiar laws around single-member limited liabilities. And Dennis, do you have some that are some of the states that might have really curious views on single-member limited liabilities? Or are we doing enough by just raising the issue and suggesting, both for the charity and the donors, legal counsel and professional folks to look at state law on this issue, although the feds have come down pretty clearly on the ability to use it?
Well, I think, Chase, that there are, you're right. I mean, some states require a business purpose for creation of a limited liability company, and other states require 2 or more members. So that's why it's very critical, as you say, to look and see what state law requires. But the Revised Uniform Limited Liability Act suggests or proposes that there be a lawful purpose, whether for profit or not. And the good news is that that kind of language in the statutes are gaining some traction. There are, I think, about 11 states that have adopted that language. I believe California, Florida, and New Jersey have already adopted the lawful purpose, whether for profit or not. So that's a good sign. But you need to look at your state to see what your state says regarding that legislation.